Hello everyone, welcome to the 15th episode of the Must Be Catchy podcast. How you guys doing? I'm doing pretty well. I'm your host, Trevor on your all. Other two hosts here, at Omnidystrophic and at hi with 6 U's and 6 H's underscore HI. Good name, by the way. How you guys doing?
I'm doing very well. Happy to be here as always. Trevor, I heard you were doing well. That's great.
I am doing well. How you doing, Alexander? If I may call you that.
You may call me that. I'm doing fantastic over here, you know. I'm enjoying some good old rare perfection. Some good stuff. It's a little strong, but, you know.
Ooh, what is that? Is that a beer?
No, it's a whiskey.
It's a whiskey. Look, I'll show you what I'm sipping on, getting prepared for the LCS that's going to start. Larceny bourbon.
Yeah, mine's literally called Rare Perfection. That's when they were founded.
Just in Rare Perfection age? The age of Rare Perfection? Okay,
15.
Okay,
the best age.
So the first topic we're going to talk about today is, the copyright strike shit. Let me change the title. Copyright strike Twitch. Wait, how do you spell copyright? Am I stupid? It's not copyright, it's copyright. COPYRIGHT. It's not WRITE.
Yes, yeah, why would you write it? It's right, as in it's right. Like, it's in
like it has been
legal
written.
right. No, it's not. No. It's like rights. RIGHT.
Are you sure about that?
I'm pretty sure it's copyright.
Oh, it's right, GHT. There's a G in there. I see.
Jeez.
We're a bunch of friggin' clowns.
You're a clown.
Listen here, clown.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, so, the deal, I don't know if you guys are keeping up to date on this. I know Alex is somewhat informed on this. I don't know if you've been keeping up to date with this, John, but Twitch streamers are getting destroyed like YouTubers used to for DMCAs on clips as old as 2017. And we're talking about clips here. So like clips, you can't even mass delete your own clips. People are trying to go back and mass delete their own clips. You can't even scroll through your own clips that old because the Twitch site won't let you. So they can't even delete the shit they're getting copyrighted for unless there's like a major clip. So like say like a clip with 10 views on a channel who has like 1 million clips from 2017 might get DMCA striked for something. Then he gets a strike on his channel. You know what I mean? And you only get 3 until you're fucking done, right? And it's a really bad spot. A lot of big streamers are getting slammed for this now. Just to name a few: Jake and Blake Live, XQC, Asmongold, 39Daft, Nim, Admiral Baru, the fucking new chess people, the Botez sisters, whatever. Tyler One's girlfriend, Michaela. There's a bunch of fucking people are all got slammed by this and basically got banned for a day and they get a DMCA strike against their channel. And in response, Twitch hasn't done anything. They updated their policy 2 days ago, and they posted a thing basically saying that the guidelines are more strict now. Basically saying, hey, you're on your own here, you know? And so
that's so bad.
A lot of people think that Twitch is has something in the works to protect their creators, but we haven't seen anything. We haven't seen anything like that yet. And apparently Noah Downs, who's an industry insider, was talking to the ex-CEO of CLG or whatever, Devin Nash, who does business stuff on Twitch now, and he said that a company is working with the business industry, is just literally monitoring the big Twitch channels and has the ability to issue live DMCAs. So they might start DMCAing people while they're streaming live if they're playing music, and in response, a lot of so to just wrap up the whole thing so we can start the discussion, but a lot of bands, including Dragon Force and 21 Savage himself, has came out and said it's okay for Twitch streamers to play their music, which I thought was really cool. And other bands have been doing too. But this is interesting. My take on this to begin is it sucks. I think what's happening here is that on YouTube, what happened is, say, Sony Music, right, who owns fucking 25% of all music artists. What happens is they're too lazy or it's too expensive to copyright music themselves. So what they do is they hire somebody who does it for a living. which means since those people are doing it for a living, they have now financial incentive to copyright strike as many people as possible. And so when you copyright somebody on YouTube, I know this because it happened to one of our own YouTube videos, they take a cut of the money. So say like that's how these companies live. So basically, these companies like, hey, Sony, give me permission to copyright strike. They copyright strike. They get a percentage of the money. Now they're trying to make that work on Twitch somehow. I think that's what's happening. And now we just open the floor to discussion. What you guys think? But either way, this is a pretty serious deal.
Dude, I don't know. That sounds terrible. You can't even play music while it's just streaming now.
Well, to go off that, like, you know, Monster Cat Media, you might have to go through and actually buy, like, you know, the pro or gold count, whatever of that. There's a couple other ones too as well. I read it here in a second. Let me pull it up for you. So you got Monster Cat Gold, you got 99 Lives, you got Pretzel Rocks. These are all, you know, sources of music for streams, so you can use these for streams. Now, I know if 99 Lives, you have to basically display the artist and source's name somewhere on your stream. Pretzel only requires you to display the artist and stuff on the free tier, and you can toggle it off once you use the paid tiers. So you could use stuff like that. I'm not sure about Monster Cat, but I do know that those two right there you can use as a streaming service.
Yeah, there's a lot.
You just gotta like show who it is.
There's a lot of
you gotta pay for it.
Okay.
There's a lot of copyright-free music on YouTube, by the way.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, it's like you can't play free music, like just music off Spotify or YouTube now.
Yeah, you can't. Spotify, whenever you go on there, it doesn't give you the license to play the music or anything, so you can't use any Spotify music. Riot Games released a playlist that you can play on stream.
Really? That's awesome.
It basically includes all their music except for the stuff that they co-license. So you can't use the world songs or anything that has like a collaboration. So you can't use like Rise and you can't use Warriors and stuff like that because they don't own the rights to that. Like Imagine Dragons owns like partial rights to Warriors and you know, like War Live owns half the rights to Rise. But anything else is like free for Riot Games. But it's pretty nutty. I don't think it'll affect small people like us because there's just too many fucking small streamers for them to go in and because like so far from what I tell, it's not automated. It's some person like maliciously DMCAing for like profit or whatever. But
like, how do they find those old clips if the streamers themselves can't even find the old clips if it's like not automatic?
That's actually a good question. I'm not sure. I'm assuming that they use an automated system, but they use it like manually. You know, like somebody's manually going to the big Twitch channels and then using an automated system as opposed to like using an automated system on it because they're looking for money. Like they're not going to make any money copyright striking my channel.
So basically, they just run like a script for a single channel rather than like all of Twitch or something.
Yeah, it's a little bit more. It's a little bit more than that. It's more of a machine learned or definitely machine learned algorithm that looks for a certain sound. Not really AI because it's machine learned. It's not. It's different. Machine learning is different than AI.
I see what you mean, but like in layman's terms, it could be AI.
Technically artificial intelligence.
Yeah, it's just not human. It's just not human planet, but they learned artificial intelligence, right? Even if it's
isn't anything that's intelligent artificially AI.
So what it is a machine learned algorithm. So what they're doing is they're submitting data samples for songs and music and stuff like that into this algorithm, and basically it has a data bank of information to look upon, and then it scans all the obviously how they normally do it with automated systems where it determines say you go on your phone like Google, what's this song?
So I looked it up. I looked it up, and Alex, it looks like you're more correct than what we are. It says that artificial intelligence applies machine learning, deep learning, and other techniques, but so like machine learning can lead to artificial intelligence, but it is not itself artificial intelligence.
This is a bit of a derailing of the conversation, but I'm assuming that they're not using the same platform of Twitch as we are. They're probably using some type of backend.
Dev
like,
backends. Woo.
well, like they're using like archives and other methods of getting within the whatever open source backend that creators are supposed to have the same entrance way into, and they're using that to use whatever machines they have to copyright strike. That's probably what's happening.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not like
having huge amounts of server space also being able to do that. If they're working with Twitch, they can do it. They have the server power.
Well, yeah, for the most part, Twitch is very, very like open-ended, like where you can access things like straight to, like logs, and because we've had this conversation before, like anyone can access logs or whatever, which is why they're shutting on the companies now, because they're supposed to be used for creators basically. You can fuck around. You can really fuck with Twitch's internal systems. Like you can't change it, but you can like really get in there because that's what they allow the creators to do to innovate their own channels and shit. So that's probably whatever backend that they're using. They're just like getting in there, you know. And that's why Twitch streamers say they can't mass delete their own files and shit, because they're just using the actual Twitch website. They're not they're not programmers.
Could they contact Twitch itself and be like, hey, can you use, your backend or whatever to? I mean, that's what they're
trying to do. They're literally talking to Twitch right now, and that's why everyone's saying Twitch is going to do something. Devin Nash basically was saying this is a big scare, which is kind of like good, but also I think it's pretty naive. I think it's pretty naive that he thinks that like this isn't going to be money fueled, but at the same time it's kind of comforting, because what he's saying is Twitch is $1 billion company. They're not going to permanently ban all their creators who listen to music, because they just care about money too, and they're much bigger than these DMCA companies, so they're gonna figure out a fucking loophole for this. You know what I mean? So I'm assuming Twitch is gonna do something about it.
Twitch might give its own library of music that they have licensed from other artists to be used on Twitch.
Yeah, and then like small streamers might have to pay for, but like the partners would automatically get within the program or whatever.
Something like that. But like it's just like some music thing. It's like Amazon Music on Twitch, but only the licensed artist, kind of.
Yeah, well, because Amazon is Twitch, so like anything that's on Amazon Music, they could probably get their partners to play for free.
Yeah, just agree to it. Like, hey, you can make a little bit more money to go on Twitch, or something. They would figure it out, but they might do something like that.
Yeah,
it could.
I'm not exactly sure what Twitch is gonna do, but they're gonna have to do something, right?
For sure. Like, I see the most proactive thing being that library kind of option, but they also might passively do something else. I can't really think of anything though that would be like passive that would benefit them in the end.
I think what the ideal scenario would be, which is probably probably naive too, is everything stays the same. They use whatever. Okay, so they use whatever program that they have for muting VODs, because if you play music in your VODs or whatever, it'll delete it for copyright reasons. They use that for clips too, and if it's a good clip that has music in the background, you're just fucked for that clip, which is fine. And they use that for all your clips too. And then for the live thing, they somehow maybe take it to court, or they just ignore it and keep taking streamers down for a day, then just like bring them back up and not give them a copyright strike or something. Because that's, I mean, in my opinion, that's fair use. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not like, as long as you're not like, the only problem I would ever have with somebody playing music on their stream from like a legal and moral standpoint. Say a new artist released an album, especially if that's something like Tidal. Like, how like Jay-Z is all about Tidal, so you have to pay money to even listen to his music in the first place. And they don't put it on YouTube. Somebody like that just plays music on their stream. They don't have a camera. They're not talking. They're not doing anything. They're just playing the new music that's supposed to be paid for, and they play it on their stream. That's where I start having a problem with people playing music on their stream. Somebody listening to your music while playing League of Legends, it's just fair use for me. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not monetizing your content when I'm listening to music playing League. No one's tuning into my stream extra because I'm playing your fucking song. If anything, I'm giving you money. I'm giving you more exposure. Not me, obviously, by myself, because no one fucking cares about me. But I'm talking about like a large streamer, like fucking like Mo or Tyler 1. like adds more to the artist. Like, those artists want, like, as we've seen from like Dragon Force and like the 21 Savage and anyone who's like fucking like come out and talk, like, no, we want the exposure from these streams. Obviously, it fucking benefits artists more than the but yeah.
A really outlandish scenario could be they do the muting of the clips, like how you were saying, but for live stream, they're like, all right, you use some of this artist's music in the live stream, we're gonna take part of your cut of the day.
Oh, that would be so fucking sketch.
Dude, I know.
How do you even monetize that? Just take part of the ads, I guess. Take part of the.
I mean,
that could work. Ads, you could take part of your ad money, because like you can't touch. Well, you can't touch your subs.
Why not?
Well, because it's a monthly thing.
Yeah, but like, so it's I mean, like, just in your total payout at the end of whenever your payout session is, like when you go to your check, they just take some money out.
I don't think they do that.
Something.
I don't think
they probably wouldn't. That's why I said it's outlandish, but it's funny to think about.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they do that. I think what they would do if they were to do that is take the cut of the ad revenue for the day, which I think is fair. Which I think is actually a really good solution. Actually, take cut of your ad cut, because like a lot of people don't even play ads on their channel, and if they do, it's the pre-rolls and post rolls they can't really fuck with, and then they just take a cut of that. That almost seems fair. I would do that, obviously. Like, if I was a bigger streamer. Like, take my fucking pre-roll fucking ad money to play music on my stream, you know?
Well, there you go. I solved it for you.
That would be a good solution, actually.
Alright, Twitchy. We're gonna clip it and ship it to you, and you're
clip
gonna
it and ship it.
Clip it and ship it, boys.
Do you have any specific opinion on this, Alex? Do you have a solution, or what do you think is going to happen with this?
So, right now, I mean, my solution is don't play any music. All right, that's attached to the people who are promoting this, like Warner Bros. And Sony and people who I will never play any music on the stream. Obviously, I play for Spotify, so they get their money somehow, right? But most of the time, I use ad block, whatever. Not probably listen to stuff on YouTube, so I try not to give these companies money. That's as much as possible. Try not to let them have any control over me as well when I don't want to get DMCA'd, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the solution is, I like the idea of like, these big streamers taking like part of the pre-roll as royalty, you know what I mean? Like a percentage, like 0.01% or whatever of the pre-roll. Because, it's not a lot, but if a lot of streamers do it, it's a lot, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They're getting their money out of this system as much as possible. I do like that idea, though. And I'm really on the same page as you on that, Joe Trevor. I mean, it's going to happen regardless because these companies want their money. They paid a lot of money for these artists, so they're going to have to get it somehow.
Man. Look at us solving problems.
Or just go to Mixer.
Yeah.
Just go to Mixer.
Yeah, no one... as part of the PS5 reveal topic or whatever, because we're not going to talk about the PS5 reveal today. Spoiler, sorry. Twitch stream, we're going to say that's where we have guests. But there are 3.5 million people watching on Twitch, 3.5 million people watching on YouTube, 100,000 people watching on Twitter, and 100 people watching on Mixer.
100?
100.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
3.5
But that's 100 people that weren't on Twitch.
That's true. Getting there. Only, 350,000 times more than they're gonna be there. Okay. We can move on. With that, unless somebody else has something else to say about the copyright thing, John.
No, I was just gonna talk about that math you did.
Isn't it 35,000 more?
Yeah, 35,000 because you have 2 zeros from the 100 to make it 3.5 mil.
What?
Yeah, it's 35,000
times more. 350,000, then it's 35 million. You've multiplied that by 100.
Yeah, what? It was a joke anyways. What do you mean? Why are you
you were so close.
Why were you
so far away?
Why were you deriding the conversation for a joke that I made?
Because the math was almost right.
And you weren't right.
I was just throwing out numbers. Right. I didn't think about it at all.
Well, you should have thought about it.
Yeah, you
all
should
right?
have thought about
I
it
don't
because
think
you
so.
were
I don't think
about
so.
to win number
I
off.
think it
Our
landed.
next guest will be
I think
will
the
be
joke
severely disappointed in you. All right.
Well,
I'm disappointed in him.
I don't care. So fuck you guys. Okay, we can talk about ZILIANOP. So I don't know if you looked at this video or not, John, or you even knew who ZILIANOP was. By the way, there was a 1 second. Let me change the title. There was a guy on fucking Twitch named ZILIANOP. He used to be like okay big. He wasn't like a big streamer, but 1 second. Back on Twitch. A streamer called ZILIANOP. He was a handicapped streamer who was in a wheelchair. Who who basically was a handicapped. People gave him money because he was handicapped. Blah 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 blah. He played. I think he played RuneScape or maybe he played League of Legends because his name's ZILIANOP. I don't know. Either way, he actually wasn't handicapped at all. He during the middle of the stream, he just got up because he forgot he was streaming. He got up and walked away, even though he's been in a wheelchair his whole life. And his girlfriend tried to cover for him while he was live streaming and like to give him like subtle hints that he was still live or whatever. Either way, there was an investigation by Twitch. And here I can post a video on fucking in my Twitch chat. But there's a video. By the way, he's back on Twitch now because he was permanently banned.
For lying?
Yeah, because he pretended to be handicapped for money on Twitch, and he's back and he's already partnered. Twitch gave him a partner back, and he changed his name and he rebranded obviously. But he's back streaming on Twitch. And he's just back. He pretended to be handicapped, and he walked on stream, and Twitch gave him a fucking partner. And like obviously they manually give people a partner. They had to know who he was. You know what I mean? It's like they didn't know who he was. So I just thought our point of discussion right now could be shouldn't, or at least in my opinion, pretending to be handicapped to make money on Twitch. You shouldn't be able to come back on Twitch. That's just my opinion. Is there a line for you guys about like what you guys can get banned on for doing on fucking Twitch and coming back from? A lot of people want Ice Poseidon back. They say, you know, but I mean, Ice Poseidon is some fucked up shit. Don't get me wrong, but he never pretended to be fucking handicapped.
I mean, on the one hand, pretending to be handicapped is scummy, but like, it's not technically breaking any laws. Like pretending to be handicapped. You could say it's his persona. You could literally just say it's his persona.
It's his straight persona, like Tyler wants his straight persona.
Yeah.
His persona was to be handicapped.
Exactly, like that could be the argument he makes. Like, oh, that's just my streaming persona, or that's just my gaming chair, and I just say I'm handicapped for a joke. Like, there are so many things. Like, he's not breaking a law. Like, I'm not mad about it.
Yeah,
you're not mad about that at all. Pretending to be handicapped. What were you saying, Alex?
I would have was
as long
handicapped.
as you're breaking your laws, you know what I mean.
But is that where you would draw the line? Is breaking laws? Because like I think Twitch should fucking like clamp down on shit. Like being racist isn't breaking the law, and they ban people for being racist.
But racism is worse than faking handicappedness on stream.
You think like saying the N-word on stream is worse than taking donations for being handicapped, and then actually not being handicapped?
It's fraud. That's fraud, though.
I mean, yeah, what he was doing was fraud for sure. Maybe
Yeah,
not legally fraud, but fraud.
Yeah.
I think in terms of content, yes. In terms of morals, no.
So you don't think him being back on Twitch and partnered is like a bad look for Twitch at least?
No.
They let him be partnered back.
The partner thing gets me. True, like I don't get why he was allowed to be partnered with Twitch, but he's allowed to stream on Twitch. That's fine.
Oh my god, you guys have a totally. What's your opinion on this? Please tell me you have like a more sensible opinion.
As long, obviously, if he's apologized and he goes through an extensive process. Oh well, then fuck him then. I mean, obviously there should be a time frame where he should be banned. I mean, I won't say permanent ban, but definitely significant ban.
He was banned for a while. He was banned for a long time. He just now came back.
Okay, I don't know how long he was banned, but
this was an old ass video. This is probably from like 2016 at least.
I was expecting it to be like a younger guy too.
No, he's a grown ass man. I can see when this was posted.
But yeah, dude, he should be allowed to stream on Twitch, but I don't think he should be partner? What the?
Oh, that was
It
in
was
2013.
2013. So he's been gone for 7 years.
Yeah, so I mean, I think he.
Is he still pretending to be handicapped?
No, no. He's not pretending to be handicapped anymore.
He pretended to be handicapped. He was banned for 7 years. So he's banned for 7 years. So I want to still go on mine. So yeah, I think it's well within his right. Obviously, he should apologize. Another thing that should be things like, "Hey guys, I really reflected. I've changed. Yeah, I'm back."
That's true. Katarina was only gone for 2 weeks, so.
So it's like people like. He's banned for 7 years.
That's true. That's true. That's
So,
true. 7 years is a very long time.
I'm just.
I can understand I understand a banned part. Yeah, I can understand being banned, but he shouldn't be permanently banned. Like you got people who show nudity and do all these other things, and they get banned for very short time frames. You know, they break far worse rules.
Showing nudity, I wouldn't say, is in the same league as, pretending to be fucking handicapped. Yeah, but,
You have, granted, you have young kids looking things up on the internet anyways, but when your stream caters to those young people and those young minds, you should be a little bit better at controlling yourself.
That's why my channel's 18+. So I can say words like poop and fug. Okay, well,
those are very different words.
Yeah, you're right. Poop's my.
Yeah, that's my. I think he can be back, and obviously he does need to do an apology.
What's his?
If he probably done one, but
What's his new persona though?
I don't. He doesn't have. It wasn't a persona, John. He was literally, literally just fucking.
That's his Twitch persona, dude. I'm telling you.
Stop. He's not. It was not a persona. That was him.
His persona's a handicapped guy. That's what it is. They probably could have picked a better one, but.
I'm trying to find it. I'm going to say, let me back the live stream fails.
It's just, why was he allowed to be a partner so quickly?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, because obviously his community came back to him. Like he
after 7 years, damn.
Well, I mean, and probably like somebody was like, hey, ZILIANOP's back, and then like, oh yeah, I want to see the guy who got banned, and like obviously he keeps. I mean, like I said, that's what they say, like no bad, like no publicity is bad publicity or whatever. Like all publicity is good publicity, and like he obviously had enough publicity to keep his channel back, even because he pretended to be fucking handicapped, his new alias is second, let me find it. iBluish. This is the new name. Twitch.tv iBluish. Oh, he's banned. Wait. I don't think he's ever got unbanned.
What happened to this whole story then?
I assumed he was. I assumed that he was. I assumed he was. But he was never unbanned from Twitch. Twitch unbanned him. I mean, Twitch never unbanned him. He's fucking gone.
And then he got banned again.
How did he get partnered? If he got banned, maybe he did something. Maybe he did something wrong. Maybe because he's like defending himself. They just banned him or something. This is. Twitch didn't know it was the same person. That has to be it. Twitch didn't know he was the same person. Holy shit. And they gave him partner because he was popping off. And they realized he was popping off because he was ZILIANOP. That has to be it. Man, now I actually feel sympathetic because 7 years is a long time and he's still banned on site. Man, Twitch doesn't fuck around with people doing fraud on their website, I guess.
I guess not.
Holy shit, yeah, he's fucking gone.
Oh my goddamn.
Well, that's an F for fucking ZILIANOP, boys.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. Well, he did pretty be handicapped, so.
Well, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
I guess his persona didn't work out.
Stop saying persona. Please stop saying persona in reference to somebody fucking pretending to be handicapped. Too far, man. Talking about Persona, hey, that's a good thing. Raj rebranded. Now this is very interesting.
Oh.
Very interesting. The Raj Royale, the Raj Show is no longer the Raj Show. It's now the Austin Show. Because if you guys didn't know, because if you guys never watched Raj, I did watch Raj because he's occasionally entertaining.
Yeah, to loser boys.
He is a white dude. He's not Indian from India. He's a white dude named Raj Patel on Twitch. And he just did it because he thought it was funny. He started off his entire Twitch career by doing an Indian accent and pretending to be Indian. He had no camera or anything. Then he was doing RuneScape, trolling people on RuneScape, doing shit that would be banned now on RuneScape. He transitioned into like dating shows and shit by pretending to be like this guy named Raj Patel who's Indian or whatever. Then he slowly brought in this roommate named Austin who's actually him. Just started doing it or whatever. Once he realized, oh shit, this isn't PC anymore. Then he slowly was like, oh yeah, Raj isn't on the show anymore, but we're still naming Raj Patel. Austin's hosting the show. And now he just deletes the name Austin. He's like, yeah, I'm fucking Austin. It's the Austin Show now. And what we posted on here was, I'll just read parts of it. When I began my Twitch career in 2013, I based my persona on a character named Raj Patel, which is why my channel Twitch channel's name was that, or whatever. He's grown a lot as a person. He's looking back. He was looking back at himself in 2013 as ignorant and approached the Raj character as an actor, or whatever. He thought since he had friends who were Indian, he understood the consequences of history of the choices he made on camera. He never designed it to be insensitive or harmful, even though that's exactly what it ended up being or whatever. He should have never named himself Raj or taken on this character or whatever. He says, as a white man of privilege, I'll never understand the struggle and hardships that the people of color go through every day, and my words and actions have the power to add to that experience. I understand this now. It says, as my career has grown, I have conversations with friends and colleagues from the Indian community that helped me realize what I was doing with my brand and it was personally and professionally insensitive. I'm grateful to them for staying open and talking to me about these issues and educating me. This all factored in my decision to stop being a character and drop the Patel part of my name early last year, but stopping there wasn't enough. Basically, it's good. It's like this whole thing about how he learned and how he had to have this uncomfortable conversation with himself about becoming. But I thought it was a good response to that or whatever. I mean, it was pretty fucking well done. But I just wanted to know you guys' take on that. And do you think that if he would have kept the name Raj Patel, that would have been bad, or do you think what he did was bad? That's basically what I'm talking about. Is no one complained about this. He was very proactive in changing it, though, and I can see why people would find that offensive.
My only thing is, like, cool, you changed it and all that, but, dude, what's with that apology? It's not that serious.
Well, I mean, it's one way of getting ahead of, like, a hate wave that hasn't been focused on him yet, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's exactly, like, he is ahead of the state. An ounce of caution is better than a pound of recovery, all right there? You got that?
Yeah, I mean, I get the idea, but it just sounds not sincere.
I mean, it sounds super sincere to me. If you read the whole thing, it's long. Like I said, I skimmed it.
Yeah, but you could have just been saying all that.
What? What do you mean?
What?
John doesn't believe anybody.
This is coming from Simp John, who defended Katarino in the heat of cheating on 4 guys at once. But somebody coming out ahead, like he didn't even get in trouble. He wasn't even on fire. He literally changed his name on his own prerogative and talked about his reflection about how that was actually bad.
He says so much in it about how, like,
I think it was a really good step forward.
Yeah,
I think it's not as serious as what he makes it sound like in that letter. He makes it sound like he fucking murdered a dude, and he just took a name, like, he could just like, sorry, I was insistent, like, he doesn't have to say the same thing 5 different ways in a long ass paragraph. Like, it doesn't sound sincere. It sounds like he's just trying to say shit.
Well, I think he's trying to make it a point. I think he
can make the point in a more concise.
I think you have to read it. I think if you read it, you might.
Yeah, I don't think he's saying the same thing. I think he's talking about how he's grown as a person from 2013 to 2020. And the steps he's taken, and the reason why he did it, and his apology to the Indian community. Oh,
right.
God.
Why do you need to apologize to the whole Indian community either? Like,
I mean, he pretended to be an Indian dude for like 7 years.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? But you not? Oh God. Dude.
I don't see how that's so offensive. We have to like.
Okay, so imagine somebody did blackface for 7 years on Twitch.
They didn't though. It's not the same.
Yes, it is.
They literally did Indian face. They pretended to be an Indian person on Twitch.
It's a character. It was a character. Dr. Disrespect is a character.
And people who do blackface are doing characters. There are people who did blackface in major motion pictures in Hollywood who won Oscars for their portrayal in blackface. You realize that, right?
My point is that everything he's saying, he could say it in a more concise way that sounds like it's coming off the top of his head or from his heart, not something that like sounds pre-scripted.
You're fucking crazy,
You're crazy.
You're crazy. It was a very well reflective essay, in my opinion. Okay.
Yeah, but it sounds so like
this isn't even where the discussion I wanted to go was on here. I just want to talk about like
John has never done a reflective essay in his life.
John never reflects.
It sounds like something that someone who is trying to get out ahead would say, not something that he himself believes. Like it doesn't sound sincere.
It does. I don't understand how somebody can be so like self-reflective, like literally like this guy like examined every part of his soul and what he did, and like I don't know, man. It's just like
it doesn't sound like he.
It would be better if he just was like, "Whoops, I'm changing my name because I did an oopsie poo." Like, would that have been better for you, John?
No, I'm saying that
John,
what he said doesn't sound like he did the whole reflective thing. It sounds like, what's the best way to make me not look like a piece of shit when I tell people I was lying about who I was? That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like just generic, not sincere.
People knew he wasn't like who he was. Raj after a while, you know, like for like 2 years now, people knew he was like Raj. You know, that's what he did.
It says chaining, by the way, not changing.
No, it doesn't. It says changing. You're fucking blind. Can we move on? Stop talking about my shit.
So here's what I want to touch on this, John. So reflecting on yourself like that, like he didn't have to do any of that. He literally said, "This is what I did wrong."
At all.
Yeah, okay. He literally did it. Like,
okay. I'm not saying he didn't want to do it. I'm saying the whole essay sounds like an essay someone writes in a generic way. Like,
well, look. I want to point out to you. It's like he went through a whole lot, taking his public persona. Yeah, his public persona, the one you're so big upon. And he's like, look, this persona was wrong. He's a public figure. He relies on publicity. He relies on PR. He relies on the relationship between him and his viewers. Now, with this out there, he can continue forward with his viewers, knowing that they can either make the decision to keep watching him or they can't.
That's a pretty big deal too. He rebranded himself as a person. Complete personal rebrand. The audience has a right to know why he rebranded himself.
Okay. So
especially when it's so obvious why he did it.
Himself. There's a big story about him. He gets a bunch of PR. He goes, with all this bunch of PR, I can give out a really good letter to keep that relationship with my fans in the community. And he might not mean it.
Oh my God! But Katarina was the victim. But Katarina was the victim to you.
No. I said she has mental problems.
Okay, let's move on to what I want to talk about. We can say this here. What I want to talk about is what he did wrong morally.
Is what he did wrong morally?
Yeah. Is it wrong to pretend to be an Indian person and connect with your show Raj Patel and doing an Indian accent as a white dude?
Oh no, dude. Morally, it could be. It depends on what moral, regulations you believe in.
Well, yours.
Well, I mean, in a utilitarian thing, his action benefited a lot of people, so you got a lot of out of it. So utilitarian says it's morally it's ethical.
What? That's not what
Yeah.
That's not utilitarian.
That is literally what utilitarianism
That's
is.
not what utilitarianism is. No, it's not.
Literally what it is. That is it. The more utility you get out of something, that's literally what utilitarianism is in philosophy. It is. I swear to you, God. It's how much utility you get out of something, and he got a lot of utility. He benefited his own life and other people's lives. Technically, morally ethical by that regulation system.
Let's just move
All
on.
right.
So you think? So
yeah,
you think?
move on.
So you think it was So you think he doesn't need to apologize for this because he did nothing wrong?
No, he needs to apologize. Sure. I'm not saying he doesn't apologize or like he's not apologetic, but the essay he
No, I'm talking about. We're talking about that. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about the apology anymore. We're talking about the morals of this. Do you think Twitch should have stepped in? Do you think that like
no,
Twitch having
should not have stepped in? It's good that he apologized. It's cool that he doesn't have to worry about like that secret, you know, being exposed to the world or whatever. Like he got out of ahead of it. You know, he's done whatever, but like, was it morally unethical or whatever, or I guess immoral from the from him doing it at the beginning? I mean, you could see it that way, but you can also see it as the way of the ends.
Ends justify the means.
Yeah, ends justify the means.
You mean literally the Nazi philosophy?
Utilitarianism.
Because Nazis would be okay by utilitarianism philosophy.
Maybe. Fuck, I don't know.
No, it would not. Oh my god, you don't know about philosophy. Let's move on to Alex. What's your opinion on this?
Philosophy class. I know what you.
Oh, I took philosophy class too. That's funny. I've graduated college. That's even funnier.
I'm in a harder field. Look at that. Yeah, I'm younger.
You said that utilitarianism was supported by Nazis was just it's about the well-being and happiness of all affected individuals. Well, about the Jews, they don't feel very fucking utilitarianism right now. Utilitarianism is supposed to be like this, like literal fucking utopia philosophy. It's not supposed to be like.
That's not even close to what it is. What are you talking about?
How were the people affected by the Nazis positively influenced by utilitarianism? Because utilitarianism has to about all affected individuals.
When did I say Nazis were utilitarian?
I did, and you said yes. Okay.
No, I said I don't know, but they may have been.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you I don't know. And
may have been.
Taking that way off. Like, because I said...
Alex, what is your opinion on all of this?
May not have been.
Alex, what is your opinion on all of this?
Fucking asshole.
What's my opinion on all this?
Mm-hmm.
I think he did... I already said it several times. Like, I think he was sincere, and I think...
Well, that's the apology. Do you think Twitch should have banned somebody for pretending to be an Indian and making, like, millions of dollars pretending to be an Indian doing it on there? Or do you think he should have apologized in the first place? Like, morally, where do you stand on this?
Well, it's a little late for Twitch to step in. I mean...
Maybe I was thinking of consequentialism.
I don't think Twitch should step in anymore. If he would have obviously been found out before he decided to rebrand, yeah, they should have stepped in.
I mean, yeah, he obviously he's been found out. People known it for years or whatever.
Yeah, well, I don't know, man. That's above me. It doesn't affect me really a whole lot. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I just think I'm just personally surprised that and maybe Twitch did do this in the background, but like Twitch would be like, "Ooh, you're one of our biggest channels, getting 40,000 viewers every single day. Maybe you should change your fucking name because you're not an Indian dude. You're pretty Indian dude. Like at least you would think at least Twitch would take that stance, and maybe they did in the background, but like." It's a little fucking cringe in my opinion. I definitely think you shouldn't pretend to be an Indian dude if you're white. That's just my opinion.
I mean, yeah, but I still don't think Twitch should step in.
I mean, imagine if somebody named, this is just, Twitch, forgive me, I'm fucking just doing an example. But imagine if I made a channel named, Tyrese Washington, and I pretended to be a fucking black dude and did some stereotypical black dude accent, and was pretending to be a stereotypical black dude. Twitch would step in. They would have to. Because that'd be super fucked up. And everyone would spam fucking try hard on my chat. I'm just saying. You can see the difference.
They should step in.
So you think if somebody did that and somebody pretended to be a black dude who was white on Twitch?
It's just unethical.
I mean,
it's just unethical to do that.
It's an asshole thing, and you shouldn't do it, and you should be chastised by the community of Twitch. But I don't think Twitch, owners or admins or whatever should step in and be like, hey, stop this. I don't think they should have that power.
That's
I mean,
that's the definition of like racism, though.
I mean, no.
Pretending to be a black dude and doing stereotypical black shit.
I don't think pretending to be a black dude is necessarily racist.
Oh my god.
Because racism is prejudice against another race based off solely the color of their skin.
And you're being kind of
how pretending to be another race is racism.
By being a stereotypical version of them that's like demeaning to them.
Yeah, if you're being demeaning, but you can pretend to be another race and not be a dick about it.
Well, we're not talking about GTA roleplay. We're talking about somebody like named Raj Patel.
Why can't it be real life Persona roleplay? What the fuck's wrong with that? You could be an entertainer on Twitch. Like, what the fuck?
Okay. I can see that John's on one end. What do you think? What do you think, Alex? Do you think that comparison's fair?
It's stereotypical, like you're saying. Like, I think it's wrong. It's like, I understand role playing, like how you see people doing GTA. I think that's fine. It's role play, but like doing stereotypical stuff, like and making money off of it, like I don't know, man. That's wrong. It's like blackface is wrong, bud.
Yeah, blackface is wrong, John.
Look. I'm not saying that you guys should like ultimately get away with it for pretending to be another race for monetary gain, but I also don't think Twitch should step in, because it, like, to me, that's not a thing to be banned over. I don't think that breaks any guidelines necessarily. Now, what you're doing as you pretend to be the race, like, that might cross into some racism areas, but pretending to be another race in and of itself, like, you could just technically be a persona. Like, maybe each day you do a different persona. I don't know. Like, maybe that's just what your thing is, just a bunch of different personas.
Yeah, but one persona for 7 years.
Okay, he's dedicated to it. I don't fucking know.
Okay, we can move on.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you should be banned for it.
So we were talking about, this is something we're talking about a lot, but whatever. XQC was banned yesterday for a whole day. So he got banned this time because he was watching a viewer said he created a funny meme. This is today, and it was the GameCube. There's a GameCube intro, where the GameCube ball rolls or whatever, and it creates a GameCube thing. And as soon as that's over, it's like two fucking gorillas fucking each other, like a gorilla just banging another gorilla. And then he quickly exited out, deleted the VOD and shit. He's still banned for a day. And a lot of people don't get banned for fucking like. Pokemon actually showed a dick on our stream, but didn't get banned. But he got banned for two gorillas humping each other on stream for like 5 seconds. So I just thought that was interesting as you talking about. Oh, wait, what did you link? Oh my god. UTA student dresses in blackface. Oh my god. I don't understand how people can still do blackface in 2020. Like, how do you not know? How do you not know any different? Do you see look at my Twitch chat.
Oh yeah, I saw a bunch of...
This is Arkansas Tech. Oh my god, this is Arkansas. That's so fucking funny.
It's 2015, that's why. Okay, but like I saw, like, with this whole George Floyd stuff going on, a lot of people what is that website? Instagram. Yeah. So a bunch of Instagram promoters and stuff like that. They were doing a bunch of blackface stuff.
Oh my god, I saw one do like the half blackface, half white face or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my god, how can you be so fucking stupid?
Like,
it's just so ignorant, huh?
People are dumb. They're just trying to get on.
Oh my god, dude! Instagram influencers. I saw one during like the it got so famous. This chick, during the protest, or whatever. This Mexican dude was like repairing his shop. And this fucking, because it got damaged during the protest, and this white chick jumped out of her car and was like, "Hey, can I pose with you?" and held up his fucking screwdriver gun or whatever, and like held it up next to like a plyboard that he was holding up, and took a picture. He just got back in her car and drove off, because she was pretending to help people rebuild the community for Instagram, but she just took a picture and drove off. So he was recording the whole thing. It is so fucking cringe. These Instagram influencers make me want to die. And also, we talk about the EMEA stuff, and we talk about the XQC stuff, but she also was the reason why all her drama started, because she wanted to go to the protests in, like, Virtue Signal. But either way, we talk about XQC ban. What do you guys thought about this? I think if you're a chick and you show nudity on stream, you're not going to get banned, but if you're XQC or a dude and you show two monkeys humping each other, you'll get banned. Unfair. Fucking unfair, Twitch. Also, why do you ban for two fucking monkeys humping each other? That's not even fucking TOS. Come on.
I mean, Twitch is just full of simp admins. What can we say?
I agree. Alex, thoughts?
What's that?
Thoughts?
Yeah, fuck them.
Fuck them, dude. No, XQC got banned for showing two... Do you think showing two monkeys humping each other is TOS?
I have no clue.
There's a Wild Wilderness channel that I watched. It's fucked up. It was a warthog getting eaten alive by fucking tigers. Or it might have been lions, lionesses or whatever. But I watched that, dude. I watched fucking warthog get eaten alive. They started with his balls, by the way, because apparently they start at your butthole. And they, like, that's the easiest way to get to your meat. And the warthog was still alive. So it started off with his balls, and it started eating his balls, and it started eating through his butthole and eating and throwing out insides while the warthog was alive. That's not TOS on Twitch, by the way, because it's a fucking people live streaming in Africa wildlife safari. But no, do you know what is TOS? Quick XQC showing fucking two fucking monkeys humping each other for 5 seconds.
I mean, that could be considered bestiality or animal porn or some shit like that. I don't know, man.
Technically, they're apes.
Or gorillas.
Gorillas are apes, yeah.
They're silverback gorillas.
Gorillas are considered apes, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, monkeys.
No, not monkeys. Monkeys are different than apes.
Apes are monkeys.
Monkeys are not the same as apes.
Here.
So humans are monkeys, but apes aren't monkeys.
No, humans are hominids.
No, we're monkeys.
No, we are
Trust
hominids.
me, I play with a lot of them in League of Legends.
That's just because monkeys are good enough to play on a potato laptop. But that doesn't mean that humans are monkeys.
Okay, so that we agree to that. Do you think XQC should have been banned? I guess is the point of it. Do you guys think XQC should have been banned? Do you think there is do you honestly think there's hypocrisy within the banning?
Yes.
There's obviously hypocrisy. There's always going to be hypocrisy.
What about you, Alex? Do you think XQC should get banned for two monkeys humping?
I think it's just funny every time he does, but I don't think he should have been banned.
It was like a quick second.
I can show you guys the
video. It was like a quick second. Like, you know, he ended it quickly. Obviously, he was baited into it. He shouldn't be banned for that.
Yeah. Here's my stance. I think it's funny when XQC gets banned, so I think he should have been banned just so I can laugh at it. But I don't think the content is bannable. I just think he should be banned because it's funny.
Okay, that's fucked up. I'm sorry, I'm finding the clip for you guys so you guys can see if
make sure it's unstreamable.
Oh, I am not going to show it. I'm not going to show it on. Oh, apparently you can show mating elephants on Twitch too. I remember seeing that too. Oh, here's the here I'll link it in Twitch chat. Yeah, that Twitch channel showed fucking elephants mating. Here's a Twitch clip. I showed it in my Twitch chat. If you guys want to click on that. It's a funny meme.
Much love. Welcome to the jungle XQCL.
Come.
Is he smoking something? What the heck?
Guys.
That's so fucking dumb. That's so dumb.
He's clapping some monkey cheeks. Dude, I'm trying to figure out how monkeys fuck, because I can't tell.
Oh my god, no.
Same way humans bang, bro. What do you mean? Same way all mammals bang, besides fucking platypuses.
I mean, no, some mammals do it from behind.
Like humans.
This doesn't look like they're doing it from behind.
They do it from any angle.
That looks like fucking cowgirl style.
So okay. Oh god, this went off the fucking rails. So you guys think it's too harsh of a ban? Cool. Chuck E. Cheese is on the brink of bankruptcy, they've declared. Thoughts?
Nice.
Chuck E. Cheese sucks anyway.
Yeah.
Really, I love Chuck E. Cheese as a kid.
I loved him as a kid, but like, nothing good now.
Yeah, personally, I like, what was that place called? It's right across from Chuck E. Cheese, Alex.
What?
In Fayetteville, the place across from Chuck E. Cheese.
Why would I know that?
Is it,
Because you fucking lived in Northwest Arkansas your entire life. You telling me you never went...
fucking Cheddar?
No. The place with go-karts in Fayetteville, where everyone went when they became adults. They had laser tag.
Why would I go...
Pup and Peck
Oh, I'm sorry. I assumed you had a childhood like I did. I'm sorry your parents never took you to laser tag and go-karts when you were a kid, Alex.
Okay.
It was, it's like basically like fast lanes.
So you're gonna make fun of me for that one, huh, bud?
Shut up, Alex.
Because I didn't have a childhood, huh? Okay.
Either way, Chuck E. Cheese was good.
Today we just learned, guys, to have a childhood. You have to play laser tag and go to go-karts and go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay.
That's what you have to have a childhood, guys. Oh man.
I mean, kids are definitely gonna miss out on the childhood experience of Chuck E. Cheese. That shit was creepy as fuck. I was
childhood experience now. I guess everyone who doesn't have similar experiences isn't,
Oh, okay.
capable of having childhood.
Can we move on? Can we move on? I'm sorry I insulted your childhood, Alex. I'm sure you had a great childhood, but like, especially with, like, now that Five Nights at Freddy's is such a big deal, I feel bad for the kids who don't even experience the inspiration. You know what I mean? Like,
you're right. Chuck E. Cheese is getting replaced with Five Nights at Freddy.
Holy shit, that'd be so fucking terrifying. Because those animatronics were creepy as fuck. Anyway, I thought it was funny to talk about. I don't know if you have anything to say about Chuck E. Cheese's. I'd actually be sad if they go away because it's like an insta fucking tuition of my childhood.
I think they had some alright pizza.
Yeah, it was entertaining. It was definitely an experience. It was way too expensive though.
It was definitely scary. Those animatronic mouse, bud, super frightening.
No, dude, the mouse costume was frightening.
The whole animatronic shit was frightening, dude. That shit was just.
I think it was too much of a zoomer to experience.
I went to Chuck E. Cheese. Don't worry.
You had a better childhood than Alex, then apparently.
I've gone like once, bud.
They had like that fucking they had like a ball pit too, and they had like a really cool like indoor slide thing where like those jungle gym things where you climb around and shit.
That as well, yeah.
It was so much fun, dude.
Do they have like bowling too?
Yeah, they had the bowling, and they had like that thing that you roll into like those poles and a bunch of different games. Yeah, skee ball and different games there. So it was fun as fuck. But there was an adult version right across the street that everyone went to. I forgot what it was called. It wasn't fast lanes. It was similar. They had go-karts that drove like 60 miles per hour. And they had like fucking like laser tag, which is fun as fuck. And so everyone started going there when they grew up. So it's like a better version.
I guess that's what happened to Chuck E. Cheese.
Alright.
None of them had kids to take back to Chuck E. Cheese.
We can move on if no one else has something to say. Our last topic, Riot Games fires an executive over a George Floyd post. They posted that George Floyd died because of his lifestyle. And they did an internal investigation, and they actually fired him. I thought that was nice. They actually start firing employees who would do bad shit.
That's fucking good.
Good.
Yeah, apparently they want to get ahead of it this time instead of like the whole like woman getting harassed in Riot Games, and they just fucking ate that one on the chin.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one was a good old counter.
Good to be transphobic, but you can't be racist. Good to harass women. You can't be racist.
See, the executive, he threw a right hook, right? And Riot Games threw a right cross counter back.
I'm good.
Is that a fucking Street Fighter reference?
No, that's a Hajime no Ippo reference.
A what?
I fucking hate weebs.
Hajime no Ippo.
What the fuck's that?
It's a boxing manga, and there was some anime about it too that's been going on since like the 80s.
Oh, that one. Oh, fuck that.
Fucking love it, dude. I'm caught up and I read the.
Weeb. Oh, Alex, by the way, I finished fucking Ergo Proxy. Have you finished JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
I'm like on episode 2.
Alex, you need to fucking get to the recent stuff. The recent stuff is so good, bro. Ergo Proxy was really good, by the way.
There you go. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I did enjoy it. I enjoyed it a lot.
Dystopians.
It makes me
animes.
It makes me want to watch the one anime I used to watch. Fuck, it's not Tokyo Ghoul, but similar in name.
No wonder.
The one where it's like it's like the police are watching over you all constantly or whatever, and then there's like I wanna die.
No, keep talking. What is it?
It's like a AI system is like watching crimes.
Are you talking about the one
Psychopath.
where like
Yes, Psychopaths.
Psychopaths.
Maybe I want to watch Psychopaths again. I think watching Ergo Park is gonna make me watch Psychopaths again. Very similar in tone and style. Very good.
Yeah.
I might read Tokyo Ghoul.
Tokyo Ghoul, the anime.
Never watched
The anime for Tokyo Ghoul is legitimately the definition of like one of the best ideas taken in the worst possible direction possible. Like the anime is literally one of the worst animes I've ever seen, and I've been watching a lot of bad anime on purpose. Like the anime is so fucking bad,
I didn't think
bad,
it was
so
that
cringe.
bad.
Especially season 1 was okay, but it was still like hyper omega cringe. It was like the Naruto cringe turned up to 10. And then season 1 and then season 2 just was off the rails. They got rid of anything that was good. They went away from the manga, and then they just turned up the cringe to 10. It was so bad. I didn't finish it. I refuse to watch any more Tokyo Ghoul. I will never finish Tokyo Ghoul. It is so fucking bad, man. It is so bad.
Yeah, that's why I want to read it though, because the
apparently the manga is better. So whatever.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna read it.
It has the original story to it.
Mm-hmm. Pretty
But I
cringe.
still got to catch up in One Piece. So I'm reading One Punch Man. I got to catch up in One Piece. Hajime no Ippo, Haikyuu. I was reading Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer ended. I also want to finish Tokyo Ghoul, and I want to reread Naruto.
Nice.
So I got a lot of manga to get hit.
Gross.
I'm watching a sentence of a bookworm.
Alex, you need to finish JoJo's. You promised me.
Dude, come on, finish it because like I
promise you, Alex.
It's so
the
good.
new season of JoJo's will be the best season of anime you have ever watched in your entire life. That is 100% guarantee. I'm willing to bet you fucking money that you will love the new season. You will love the new season of JoJo's. It is so good.
Are you talking about Golden Wind?
Yes. So good.
Dude, Golden Wind is so good.
It's so good. Like, I almost cried that it was over, man. It was so good. Holy shit.
England.
I was drunk a lot of it though.
Yeah, I was drunk a lot of it too. It's so good. I rewatched a lot of it drunk because it was so good. My girl Kelsey loves it, by the way. This is a lot.
When I was watching it, I would message you and you'd be like, "Fucking told you, dude."
Dude, yeah, it is so fucking good.
Oh my god.
It is literally like it's an experience, man. The golden experience.
It is, dude. Like with that boat episode, while I was just super drunk, I was like, "This is the best."
Are you talking about the torture dance?
Dude, the dance.
All right.
Dude, I was just like, yes.
Here's what I'll do, Trevor. My birthday. Hopefully you remember when it is.
Yes.
I'll
Tell me so I know.
As a gift. This is your gift to me. This JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. All right.
Okay.
That'll be your gift to me. All right. And I'll just spend my entire birthday watching JoJo's.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It gets better and better.
Just
Okay.
It gets better and better. By the time we're season 3, you will love it. Season 3, season 4, and season 5, season 3 is like, oh my god, okay, I understand why people love this show. Season 4 is like, oh, this is interesting. This is just a cool little anime. Season 5 is bah, 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 bah. It's so good, dude.
All right. I'll let you know what I think of your birthday gift. All right.
All right, let's do a wrap up. John, socials. What are you doing with your life?
I am a student at the University of West Florida for computer engineering.
Okay, we're talking about like in regarding to your streaming and what you want to do.
But that's what I do in my life, and that's what I do in my life. You can find my Twitch at twitch.tv/hi. That is 6U6H__hi. There you can find my Discord and my Twitter. The Twitter is the official hi 1U1H. That's no space hi. But join my Discord, follow my Twitter, follow my Twitch. That is all.
Alex?
My name is Alex, obviously. Thanks, Trevor. Take away my thunder. But you can find me on Twitch /OmniDystrophic. spelled exactly how it is on there on screen. Yeah, I do have a Twitter, but that's more of a hidden gem for you guys. So find me on there. Let me know, and we'll make it a treasure hunt. How about that?
Okay, and you can find me at twitch.tv/Trevor. You can find me at Twitter /Trevor. Also, if you want to become a guest on the podcast, and then you can join the Discord that's linked on underneath my Twitch. Just tell me, we'll schedule. We schedule literally anyone as long as you stream, or you want to stream. Or you're a new streamer, small streamer, partner streamer, big streamer, small streamer. Or you're just a famous celebrity who happened upon this and you want to come on. Either way, that's it. Bye.
Bye.